Hi everybody, this is Anna from Path of Peace. Thank you so much for joining me once and again. I have my tarot cards ready. We will dive in to the messages, into the supportive healing hints very soon. Before I will shuffle the cards, please allow me to invite you to the prayer as well. Once and again, I have a candle here, and it is a candle for a world's peace. So by joining this video, you are also joining a prayer, a genuine prayer of our hearts. We are connecting hearts in this genuine prayer for world's peace. Wherever you are, whatever religion you are, whatever skin color you are, whatever part of the world you are, this is just this genuine, peaceful coming together in a prayer and joining our hearts for world's peace. So thank you so much for joining me, and we will take a look on the messages. In these short videos, I am reading messages as supportive healing hints. I am not reading your future. I'm not predicting anything about your life. I am inviting you to a healing. I'm inviting you to a healing story. Okay, so let's just see what is ready to come. And it is Easter time. It is Easter time in this part of the world. So what are the messages? What are the healing hints? It almost feels like this one wants to come out. And then this one. And this one. Okay. So we have 3 of Wands. Then we have 10 of Swords. And then we have the Magician. Beautiful, beautiful. So 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is a symbol of expansion. It is a symbol of new horizons. It can also be a symbol of higher perspective. Yeah, seeing further than just what I can see right now. So there is this beautiful invitation with this card. How can I see a bigger picture in my life? How can I see a bigger picture in this world? Because usually as we go through our everyday life and we perceive a certain reality around us, it almost feels like we are becoming it. Yeah, we are becoming it. Because we are so sensitive as human beings and so connected, we are basically becoming our environment. We are carrying a lot from our families. We are carrying a lot from our ancestry. We are carrying a lot from the collective. So it almost feels like we are somehow imprinted by the conditions that we are in. However, this card offers a beautiful invitation to see also beyond that. And it beautifully connects with the Magician, because Magician is a symbol of our mind. Is my mind peaceful? Is my mind angry? And by the word mind, I mean like both emotional, mental processes. Yeah, let's use the word mind in the sense of emotional, mental processes. So it's not just mental activity, but also these emotional reactions that are connected with that activity. So Magician is our mind, and Magician is also a symbol of alchemy. Can we alchemize our mind? Can we alchemize our reality? And the Magician is basically saying yes, it is possible. It is possible to cultivate. It takes a lot of effort, most of the times I do practice. I do practice myself. I do practice prayer, meditation, mindfulness, best as I can, best to my health capacity, best to my conditions and environment that I live in. I'm trying to practice. But then in the evening when I sit, I recognize like how often I just continue to sleepwalking through my days. So yes, we can cultivate our minds, but it needs a lot of patience, a lot of compassion, a lot of coming back. But there is this beautiful invitation, and it goes also with the trauma healing. Yeah, if there is a hardship in your life, if there is a repetitive pattern of, I don't know, maybe you experience a lot of hardship. So many people did actually in this world. You know, this world is basically based on a lot of suffering. But it's not here to put us down. It is as like a healing journey for all of us, I believe. So that alchemical process is not easy necessarily, and we need a lot of compassion. Yeah, it needs a lot of time, not a lot of compassion to transform our mind and continue coming back. But the good thing is that if we keep that higher, more broader perspective of life, and when we embrace our personal life, but also these collective processes, when we embrace it maybe from this higher perspective of that this world is changing, that we can make choices to support the change in a good way, collectively, with our prayers, with our actions, then there is basically this beautiful expansion. There is this beautiful capacity to have maybe motivation or a goal. And it goes with healing as well, as I said already, that as you continue to transform your mind, as you continue to see that higher perspective, that more expanded way of understanding and being, then the healing is possible. What is beautiful is that this is 10 of Swords, and 10 of Swords, one of the symbolism of this card is the death of the old self. The death of the old self. It means like a form of yourself, a perception of yourself that came to an absolute end. Maybe something, it's like hitting the rock bottom, because the form that we knew can't survive anymore. The level of consciousness that we were in is not possible to maintain. So this is basically like a death card, like end of something, a very significant end of something that is connected with a new perspective, with the new horizon. So if we wish to maybe give some more practical examples or make a more practical invitation to an everyday life, it can be like asking yourself, where is it that I came to an end of myself? Where is it that my perception became so strict or limited or attached to something? Where is this grip that is holding me back from maybe expanding or maybe changing something in my life, maybe transforming myself on a deeper level? That's the story basically, with the 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the Magician cards. And the Magician card. So like this beautiful invitation to continue that alchemy of the self, to continue that alchemy of the mind. And I keep emphasizing this repeatedly, almost in every reading, because sometimes we get into these very protective programs. Yeah, I wish I had better conditions, I wish I had more money, I wish I had more friends to support me, I wish my family would support me, I wish I had a nice place to live. that we are looking for these more soothing conditions, and it is natural. Yeah, it's our human self. Our human self doesn't want to suffer. So there is like this soothing needed, yeah, that all of us basically, it's our nature. We want to feel safe. We want to feel loved. We want to feel held by life. We want to have food and shelter and seeing beauty around us. That's our nature. But it is not always available, and we live in a world in that for many people it's not available. So there is like this beautiful invitation to continue that alchemizing, even if it should be just really inner work through prayer and meditation, because you would feel like you can't do anything in your circumstances. So it is basically still an invitation, despite the conditions, no matter what your conditions are, no matter what pain you are going through, to just continue really focusing on that alchemizing, on that prayer, on that peace, on that love, every day, again and again and again. And if you are maybe in some really difficult things or times, which can also be connected with the Ten of Swords, then just continue asking for that help. Yeah. Continue focusing on that, what is supporting you. Even if it's just that breath, or a candle, lighting a candle as I did for all of us here, or maybe a peaceful meal if you still have access to food. You're just like really constantly looking for these supportive things and trusting God, trusting divine in whatever way you want to call it. So I feel that's it. I feel that's for today's message. Alchemizing the mind and expanding the horizon beyond what is no longer working, beyond the old self, limited self. One final word. This can also represent that attachment to our bad habits, in the sense of our greed and anger and jealousy. Yeah, these lower vibrational states that are basically killing us, that are killing us. Then it can also be an invitation to alchemize, these lower emotional expressions of life. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you will find some inspiration here for yourself and for your journey, and I will indeed be looking forward to connecting with you once and again, and hopefully very soon. Thank you so much, and bye-bye for now.